Find what you love and let it kill you. Charles Bukowski. How do you know you love something? How do you know? How do you find what it is you love? When you have the type of ADHD brain that I have, to fall in love with something long enough seems like an impossible feat. I can't fall in love with one thing or one person or place or subject long enough to find peace with it. I don't like being this way. I'm not choosing to be this way. I am not choosing to lose interest in something that I love. It just happens. And it leaves me extremely depressed. Clinically, medically, horribly depressed. Woe is me, pity party. I mean, how do we find what we love? I think I love something and I go all in, because that's another form of or spice of autism. Everybody's got autism nowadays. Everybody's got ADHD. And here I am, someone who was diagnosed with it in the 80s and didn't have the attention that it has now. And I have to put up with all these fakes and phonies. How do I stay interested in something long enough to love it? I want to love something. I want to love. I want to fall in love. But I can't, because when I fall in love with something, after a brief period of time, my ADHD kicks in and I lose interest or I back off. And doctors have said it's a borderline personality disorder thing. And it's like, doctors say so many things. Doctors call everyone so many things. It's like everybody has something nowadays. And it just comes down to the heart, right? Like, you know, first they tell me I'm bipolar, then they tell me I'm borderline personality. First, they told me I'm extreme ADHD and they got to put me on Ritalin when I was 2 years old. 2 years old, taking 4 pills of Ritalin a day, every single day for the first 11 to 12 years of my life. Screwed up my sleep, became a chronic insomniac, turned to alcohol after childhood trauma. Pity party, pity party, pity party, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's going through some shit. What I want to know is, how do I overcome all that nonsense and fall in love with something long enough to die with it so that I can love it until I die, so that I stick with it? That's the problem. That's what I want to know. How is that humanly possible? Try it with religion. I'm an all or nothing person, and I've tried to be a not all or nothing person in my life. I've tried many times in my life to not be an all or nothing guy, but unfortunately that's just how I'm geared and wired, and that's what happens. Put all of me into religion, Christianity, Jesus, go so in that I've become the crazy Bible thumping guy on the street corner. Repent. And it's all fucking bullshit. All of it is bullshit. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. I don't have life figured out, but I've figured out that much. So it's been a while since I've made a video, so I'm doing this. Have hardly anybody watching. That's fine. I don't really care. I'm just getting this out. This is like therapy. Quotation, quotation. How do I stay in love with something long enough? Every relationship I've ever had, I fall in love with the girl. I think I'm in love. But then after a year or two, slowly but surely, I feel like I'm not meant to be in it. I'm not good enough. I'm not good for the girl. I'm too screwed up. It's always I'm the bad one, so I have to leave, and then I do. And then I regret it years later. I lost the love of my life because I'm an idiot. I'm one of those. It's just nonstop. Borderline personality disorder, bipolar disorder aside, all these disorders the doctors want to give you so that they can get money for pumping more medications into you. All that shit aside, I'm just a guy. I'm a middle-aged man, alone, suffering this world in 2025, which is batshit crazy. Everybody's crazy. Everybody has a diagnosis. Everybody's insane, which means none of us are. If everybody's the same thing, then no one is. What am I doing? This world is foobar. I want to love something. I've had opportunities to be with women in the past 3 to 5 years. Good women, beautiful, smart women, and because I didn't feel 100% with them, or even 70%, I won't give in, and I won't let them in, and I turn them down even though I feel so alone. I'm a simp. I'm alone. I feel the heaviness and the weight of being alone. So I turn these women down. That could be a possible thing because I just feel like I know in the future it's not going to work out, and I don't want to put them through that. It's not like I'm trying to be a good guy and think of them. I just can't help but think of them, and I don't want to put them through my shit, so I don't do it. And then the Christians say, turn to God, turn to Jesus. I did that. I went all in with Jesus. I was baptized for the second time last year at a farm, at a beautiful farm, gorgeous farm. Beautiful people at that farm. Victor, the farmer, wonderful, wonderful man. I look up to him on almost every level. Great man. Helped me get to know Christ better. And here I am, a year later, fed up of the Christian shit. Fed up of it. The hell and fire and brimstone is evil. You know, I can't get behind that shit. Repent and follow the ways of Jesus, or you're going to eternal hell. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving into that. I gave into it. I was an all or nothing. I gave in. And I was so afraid for my friends and family. You got to live free of sin. You got to follow Jesus, or you're going to hell. I love you. I don't want you to go to hell. I'll do anything and say anything to make sure the people I love don't go to hell. And holy shit, what kind of life is that? Being placed on this earth to suffer that way. It's nonsense. I still have mad respect for my boy Jesus. I think of all the people who ever lived, that's the guy you want to emulate. That's the guy you want to be like as much as possible, setting aside all the fire and brimstone damnation of the Bible, which is nonsense. But Jesus, he's the man. He's the main man. But Christianity as a whole and religion is just nonsense. So, I mean, I tried. I was praying 5 to 6 times a day. Praying in my videos. Can't do it. I didn't feel the love back. I was looking for love in it, and I didn't get it back. I didn't feel it. I'm always looking for love, and I don't feel it, so I don't get it. Yeah, this is sounding way too much like a pity party, but holy shit, this is my life. This is what's going on. It's really, really hard to be a human being in 2025. It's really hard to be a human being in 2025. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, brown, Asian. Doesn't matter if you're 50 years old or you're 5 years old. It's really hard to be a human being in 2025. And sooner or later, and sooner than we think, it's going to be impossible to be a human because AI is just the Antichrist. Believe or believe not in the Bible, that bit kind of stands out a bit. We're screwed. It's hard to stay positive. I'm trying to stay positive. I want to take my YouTube channel into a different direction. I want to put proper money into it so that I have people working with me to make the videos better. The traveling Viking of the modern age. Trying to find tribe members, ancient practices being used in the modern days. That's where I want to take my channel. I love that stuff. I think I love it. I'm afraid that I love it, I'll love it, and I'll do it, and then halfway through, that love will dissipate, and I'll get tired, and it'll become painful, like every single thing that I love in my life. Insanity. Craziness. That's it. That's my rant for the day. Thanks for watching. Sorry it wasn't more positive. That's it. See you later.